Here are my thoughts on the gal whose husband brought her a lunch and brought her dog food and no actual edible food. So here's the thing. First and foremost, never put anything on the internet that is going to make your husband look like a joke. And if you knew he was going to weaponize incompetence and you still wanted to go ahead and rage bait, understand that there's going to be ramifications. People don't talk crap about your marriage, because there were so many comments. She had turned the comments off because there were so many comments like, hey girl, your husband hates you, which I know is a whole thing. Like, everybody's saying that now. Like, there's this whole genre of men that actually hate their wives, which is totally possible. I understand it because I'm a wife and I'm a lot to handle, so what else. But I'm making chicken salad. So here's my thing. Never present your partner as a joke to the world, because you are partners. They are you, you are them, you represent each other. If the world thinks your partner is a joke, the world thinks you're a joke too. Or they feel really bad for you. But either way, people, y'all gotta be more careful about what you're putting on the internet. So here's my thing. Here's my talk. This was my toxic thought. If I would have done the same thing, right? Like, my husband absolutely weaponizes incompetence towards me. It's something that we have fought about. It is something that I've had an issue with, and it's something that we are actively trying to work through. In that instance, if I would have posted that video and honestly did not think I'd be getting a bad reaction, like, just thought it was funny, haha, because that's how, we're conditioned or whatever, and then I got the negative response, what I would have done, like I said, this is toxic. I don't think anybody should actually do this, but this is what I would have done. I would have went and got fast food, or like gotten something ordered and been like, hey guys, like, he was literally just joking the whole time. He had this amazing lunch, like, delivered to me with like maybe some flowers or something, right? I'm like, oh my god, he's so sweet. And then when I would have got home, I would have addressed it with him. I would have made sure he understood, you can't do that to me. Right? You can't do that to me. You have to have more respect for me. It would have been a conversation. It would have absolutely been a conversation. It would not have ended there. I would not have covered up and like been the PR team for our couple without like being like, hey bro, like, you really messed up this time. Like, you need to think twice before you do stuff like that. Because my husband has absolutely like gone to the store and been like, hey, pick up dinner, and he brings home a chicken. You know what I mean? Like, a chicken. Get it? But yeah, so, which gets to my deeper point. The fact that couples need to have more sanctity in their relationship. You are representative of each other, right? So when your spouse looks bad, you look bad. Period. Like, y'all, stop selling out your relationship for views. I try really hard to never post anything that's going to make my husband look like a clown or an incompetent husband, because he is my man. That is my partner in life, and I don't want anybody talking crap about him except me and like his family, whatever. But I don't want, no, like, there are parts of our marriage, and I share a lot of my life online, and I have been for a long time, but I'm very calculated with what I share about my relationship, because the second you open your relationship up for criticism, you start creating rifts and breakages in your own marriage. And not intentionally. Most people don't do it intentionally. Most people are just like, oh, it's the internet, I want clicks and whatnot. Which I have a whole nother video coming about that, because I watched a video yesterday talking about how a certain creator has ruined YouTube and like social media, because now it's more about the money than the actual experience of like connecting with people and doing something you enjoy. And it really made me start thinking. But anyway, so that would be my toxic way of going about it. I would become instantly, the second I started seeing negative comments, I would have became our PR firm, right? I would have been putting out fires and making sure and like doing everything I could to be like, nah, dude, like, my husband does not hate me. He loves me, and we are, whatever. I would not have put out a video, defending him, but I would have done something to change public opinion of him. Like I said, I know that's toxic, but here's the thing. Is it toxic? Because he's my partner. He slipped up and I made a video about it that I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have posted something like that, because here's the thing. It wasn't a live. It was a video that she posted. So she had to like rewatched it, then posted it, edited it, whatever. So yeah, like, I messed up in that aspect. I put something on the internet that made my husband look like a fool. I don't ever want to make my husband look like a fool. Not only because he represents me and us as a couple, but because he is my man. And I, like I said, I will be damned if anybody puts him like on blast except for me. That's nobody else's job. He doesn't even post on social media. He is 1,000% a creeper. He just scrolls videos all day long. He doesn't even have TikTok. He doesn't even see my videos. I could literally say anything about him on here and he would never know, except his friends do watch him, and so they would tell him. But I wouldn't do that. I would not go out of my way to make my husband look like a joke. And I think that this, I don't like the way that it's going with marriage in our society and in social media. As someone who is a housewife, loves their husband, loves their marriage, has gone through the rough patches. We have separated, we have gone through the hard times, we have worked and we have fought. I will be damned if I post something that makes that man look less than what he is. Because maybe that man is a great man. Maybe he is. Maybe he is a loving, caring father. Maybe he is a considerate husband. But you have showed the entire internet that he is not, because it's not a joke. So what are your guys' thoughts? What would you have done? What would your response have been to that? If you would have made the mistake of posting that video, what would you have done afterwards with the backlash?